Good afternoon, YouTube fans. Admiral Preparedness here. We're going to do an unboxing today of a neat little product that's been on the market for some time now. We figure we'd go ahead and get one. Start eating healthier. We don't eat a lot of fried foods anyway, but now we'll get a chance to experience fried food without the oil. This one is the Power Airfryer XL. Picked it up today at our local Sam's Club. In the top of the box, have your instruction manual. Looks like there's a cookbook here, a recipe. We'll set that aside for right now. There is a plate. I assume that's a bottom plate or a clean out plate. A recyclable. This is what's I kind of find this interesting is on the styrofoam it says recyclable symbol on it. Out. Here it is, folks. It's in its own manufacturing wrapping. We'll have to undo that nicely. Two-prong plug on the power cord. I was really hoping it'd be three. That's not a deal breaker. That's just the way it is. As you can see, it has its own very large unit, 5.3 quarts. That means we don't have any nails. Alright, folks. It has your caution warning sticker on it. Get all the shipping. Of course, we have to clean it before we use it for the first time, so this is just basically an unboxing of it. It says, caution, when removing basket from unit, please take care as not to push the button. Only push when you are ready to remove the basket on your intended placemat or tray. Take care to only push button when the basket is firmly on a surface to avoid dropping the basket. It has a push device. I don't see any other way to remove it. Right there, you have a cardboard box to protect the internals. If you look at it, it has a heating element. If you can see that or not, there's a heating element in there with a fan. Aluminum structure surrounded by plastic. There is a contact point here and here, a sensor to tell you that you're properly inserted. That's a safety feature. In the basket, this thing here moves back and forth. You see it at the bottom of the screen. Okay, you only want to push it when you want to release the basket. And inside of it you have a large basket holder. This item can be dishwasher safe. You have the basket itself in a protective shipping container, crate, box. Dispose of that. Inside you have a pie pan. That is a material. It looks like non-stick. This is machine. This is actually also dishwasher safe. Sorry about that, brain fart. Once again, you have your shipping paper. This is your actual fryer. It doesn't. The handle doesn't flip, so it's just like that. Push in, take out. Pretty well. As far as the structure goes, it's very lightweight. There is a rubber bumper back here that when it goes into the pie, that goes into the outer pan, it keeps it from banging around. I noticed that when you go to pick it up, the back of the moves back and forth, so that's why you don't want to hold that button. If you hold that button and release it, this thing's going to fall, and it's going to be very hot. It could hurt yourself, so be aware of that. Locks in place, lifts out. That's by pushing that little button. It's what they call a slide button protector. When you want to put it in the unit, just line it up and slide it in. Push it in. You want to take it back out, you must firmly raise up a little bit and pull out. Okay, it has an up down. If you notice that thing can move a little bit, I don't know if you can see that in the camera. You can move it up and down. You want to lift up, pull out. It'll just snap right in place. There is a protective coating over the LED screen, LCD screen. I'm not going to take that off as of yet. One of the drawbacks of some of these appliances are that the cord is not very big. This one here, the cord is only, like I said, it's not a 3-prong plug, but it has a, let's see what the size of the length of the cord is, because that's a big consideration. It's heavy duty cord, so we'll call that about 3.5 feet. It's your where are you at? It's the polarized plug, so you can't make a mistake. It goes in a polarized outlets only one way. It has a vent in the back. This is to allow the hot air to go out, sometimes steam, depending on what you're cooking. Looks like it doesn't take a very big spot on your counter or wherever you're going to store it. The digital display, temperature, there'll be a fan indicator to tell you the fan's running. It is auto shut off. Some of the features we'll cover. This is the XL version. I didn't see a sticker anywhere on it to tell you. Well, it's probably on the bottom. Let's check the bottom. Of course, there it is. Okay, it is approved by the ETL, so it's been certified that way. That's from the US. It's model AF-530, and it's 60 cycle, 1700 watts. It has your nice little rubberized pads on the bottom. You can clean the outside with a damp cloth or whatever. Don't use abrasive materials, you'll just scratch it up. Yeah, you can take it to an RV. You can use it out in the field. Just be aware that it is going to be a power hog. It's 1700 watts, 120 volt AC. If you're going to use this for any type of event, they don't recommend it for retail commercial use, but I'm sure you can take it. I would probably make a handy person with a needle and thread or a sewing machine, I'd make a nice padded case for it with a handle like a bowling ball. But I'm sure some genius out there, if I look hard enough, I'll find a place where I could buy a portable carry bag for it. If anybody out there is an entrepreneur that want to make a little bit of money, may I suggest that you do that. The dimensions are simple to do. Build it, make a template, and then just construct it. Make sure it's padded. You might want to have an area here where it could protect the handle. It is very, very unique. I've heard of these before, and we bought a deep fat fryer or oil fryer. We barely used it. It's probably been used 3 times. I'm on a low. I'm supposed to not use corn product as part of paleo, but I've been skipping that for a while. I noticed myself, I did a video the other night, time-lapse video, and I need to lose weight. So this is another way to do that and still be able to enjoy certain foods. So that's it for here. It's one of these neat inventions of the 21st century. If it wasn't for microprocessors and computers, we wouldn't have it here sitting here today. So in saying that, you guys take care. I'll let you know how it works out.